Hey y'all. So if anybody comes in, just say something so I know you can see me. I'm starting seeds for my tower garden today, which is a hydroponic system. So just getting everything ready. Okay. Hey TJ, what's up, hon? Can you hear me? I didn't know you were in Texas, TJ. Okay. So anyway, I'm just doing this real quick today. This is not going to be like an hour long live. I am starting seeds today for my water tower garden, which is a hydroponic system. So it has to be soilless. So I use the everything's backwards, I swear. I use these. Okay. They're called rock wool. Um, I'm sure if you ask any of the green earther people that they're not sustainable, I don't know. But that's what you use. Or well, that's what I use for my system to start my seeds. And actually, my seeds actually grow in this. And you can't see my stuff here either. Just a minute. Let me see if I can angle this camera better. Y'all don't need to see me. I haven't been to bed yet. Okay. So this is my starting tray. This is my rock wool seeds, which I need to move while I pour the water because yeah, I'm not trying to ruin my seeds. So I have hot water that I'm pouring and over the rock wool and into the pan, the drip pan, because they need to be wet, saturated. And I'm going to give that a couple minutes to soak up. And I'll probably pour some of it out because it's pretty full. I didn't think it was going to be that full. But so what I'm planting is a couple variety, two or three varieties of lettuce, some kale, some spinach, which spinach I've had trouble getting it to germinate before. So we'll see if it works. It's newer seeds. Some more peppers because God knows I don't have enough. Can never have too many peppers. Then I have some Heinz 1350 tomatoes that D-Dog recommended. So I'm going to try them out in it. I might actually plant a couple seeds out in my raised beds too. And then a tomatillo. This is all more or less for one tower. The other one, whoops, I just dropped them. I'm doing in bush beans because we all know I got overrun with pole beans last year. So I'm going to do bush beans in that. I'm not going to put beans per se in my garden. I do have some volunteers out there. I'm going to take some of them out because they're growing right next to my pepper plants, and I don't want that. But so we have the rock wool. It's soaking up water. The other thing we're going to use on top of it after we get the seed in there is vermiculite. So I have a package of vermiculite. And you just kind of sprinkle it on top just to kind of hold that water in there so the seed germinates well. Gives it a little bit of dark if it needs it. I thought about putting some herbs in this, but I seriously have a ton of herbs growing already, so I don't think I need any more. But oh my God, y'all, I really have not been to bed yet, so like my memory span is non-existent. Okay. I was gonna say I seriously stood here and lost my e-cig and didn't even move. But I'm just gonna give this a couple seconds to soak up. Which is probably mostly, ooh, that's hot. Might want to let it cool off a little bit too. But it needs to be really wet because you need to try to not disturb the seeds before they germinate. And not even for a minute after that, because those roots need to attach to the rock wool. Hey, yard dog, how you doing? Okay, you have a great day at work, yard dog. Miss Sharon, you did not have to stop in, but I'm always happy to see you. This is just something I need to get done. And since most people don't cover this topic, I thought I'd do a little video on how to start seeds for a hydroponic system. Well, the kind I have anyway, like a tower garden. I mean, there's all different kinds of ways you can start them. You can use clay pellets and stuff like that. The thing is, it's all a soilless medium. So you're not going to use dirt. So you can't even start. Well, you could start them in dirt, but then you've got to really rinse the roots, which is a pain. I've done it, but it's a pain. So I'm going to start taking some of this water off of here. I would just pour, but my seeds are right there, so. I don't want to take all of it off because I do want it to stay damp for, let me move these. I'm going to ruin all my seeds. I ain't doing that. I spend too much in seeds every year, y'all. It's an addiction. It really is. Like, you don't even want to know how many different varieties of the same thing I have. So, but we're going to take care of some of these or some of this water. Okay, it's about a third of the way up now, so that's good. Let me rinse this. God knows I ain't trying to wash another damn dish right now. Okay. And I had toothpicks here, and I knocked them on the floor. Okay. So all these cubes, I'll show you one up close. You can kind of see, well, maybe you can't, but see the little divot there? That's the hole to plant a seed in. So depending on the seed you're going to plant, you might need to make it bigger. I just like to know it's there. So I'm going to go through and mark where they all are. Sorry, I'm getting a cramp. Jesus. Okay. Right there. They're kind of hard to see sometimes. But we are putting our 2 remaining tower gardens to use this year. I am growing in whatever medium I can. I swear if I had a system set up in the house, I would do that too, but I don't. So I have the lights for it. We have a big, a big grow light upstairs. But I don't have anything else that I would need to grow hydroponically upstairs at this moment. Although that can always change. And I can improvise too. Okay, so all the holes are open. So the first things, the beans, I'm not in too big of a hurry for. Hi, prepping artist, how you doing? Because you would normally have to soak them, which this is going to be wet enough anyway. But I am going to do one garden tower. Oh my gosh, I got a cramp in my side, y'all. It's just killing me. I'm going to do one garden tower that is mostly beans because I wasn't going to grow any this year because they took over my garden last year. But yeah, I got to have beans. And then the other one I'm going to plant in all this other stuff. So I want lettuce. Why is that white? I need to move it. There we go. Okay, I just need to be able to see under this counter. He's going to put me some lighting up here, or we're going to have real issues. So I'm going to plant some lettuce. Not that much. So I'm just going to sprinkle one or two seeds. And actually, lettuce don't even have to be down in there, but I am. And so that was romaine because I love it. Always got to have romaine, y'all. Some black seeded Simpson. And I'm not worried about marking these because when they start growing, I'll know exactly what they are. These are all, that one probably ain't going to grow. It's drowning in water. These are all varieties that I've grown before, and I know what they look like. And just like when you plant in a bed or when you start seeds, if you get too much coming up, you can thin. It is what it, y'all, lettuce seeds are too inexpensive for what you get to worry about. This is my favorite lettuce. It's called Marvel of Four Seasons. It's kind of like a, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a red-ish loose leaf. But it is my favorite lettuce, that and romaine. So, okay, so here. Damn it, I know I made a hole there. So, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. I'm going to put a couple of these in there. And honestly, stuff germinates in this way, way quicker than it would soil. And then once you have it in the tower garden, it grows really quick too. So like, I like a little bit of kale, but mostly I'm planting kale for my chickens because, oops, you bitch. I think I just double planted that. That's okay. We'll find out, won't we? That's the bad thing about this. You can't tell what you've already planted unless it's a big seed. And we all know none of these are. So I have a couple varieties of kale, and then I'm going to do some spinach. And like I said, I always have problems getting spinach to germinate. Somebody knows a trick. I'm all ears. There's that. And that. And Galilee. Sorry, I have to concentrate or I lose track of where I am. Okay. So that's it. That's it for my leafies for now because I plant most of mine in the fall. Miss Sharon, the water tower works, which I'll go into more detail whenever I actually am putting the plants in the water tower when I'm setting it up, which is going to be really quick. I know it doesn't seem like it, but yeah, this stuff grows fast. So, just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. Okay. You put these rock wool cubes. Just a minute. Apparently, I can't do more than 2 things at a time, or more than 1 thing at a time. I can't do 2 things at a time. Okay, so once the plants are growing, they get their true leaves. I'm going to separate all of these little cubes, and they go one in each of one of these. And then they will sit inside of my water tower. The water tower has a pump in it. Nice prepping artist. I wish I would have been at the range. And you put nutrients into the water down there, and it'll circulate for so long, and then it automatically shuts off, and then it'll start back up and circulate, and that's cool, TJ. But that's basically what it does. And like I said, when we start planting out in it, I will actually go more in depth. 1, 2. I started to do it last year, and then we had an electrical failure out there. So I didn't, once we fixed it, I didn't even pick it back up. I'm like, okay, I'm done this year with that. So I got a little discouraged. So I'm planting a few different peppers. Not that I really need them, but I want lots of peppers and tomatoes this year. So I am going to plant them any way I can so that I feel that I have the greatest opportunity for the things I want to do with my peppers this year and tomatoes. So that was 3 different varieties of peppers. Now I'm going to plant some tomatoes, which D-Dog actually told me about this variety. Well, not me personally, but on Rescue's channel. It's Heinz 1350. It's I can't remember what that is. VF. It's resistant to that though. That's why they put it there. So this is the first time I'm growing this brand of tomato, but I thought I'd give it a try because I would really love to put it out in my garden if it does as good as D-Dog says. So there's those 2. And some of these are getting 2 or more, depending on how small they are, seeds per thing. But like I said, you can always send it out. It is what it is. And this is a tomatilla, my Verde tomatillas, because y'all, we must have tomatilla sauce. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, and the rest is all going to be 3, 7, 12. The next 15 are all beans. So I've got I have 3 different bean varieties that I am doing this year. They're all bush beans. Now I could do pole beans in the garden tower. I've done it before. I don't want to do that this year. I'm doing something different because I had enough of beans going every friggin' where last year. So we're doing laundry stringless, jade beans, and contenders. I thought I had some. Oh, here we go. And Bush Blue Lake. I knew I had some there. Normally, if I was putting these out in the garden, I would totally soak them overnight. But as you can see, this is soaking in water and it stays pretty damp. And we're going to put vermiculite on top of it, which is also going to keep it damp. So we don't really have to worry about all that. Now these, you really got to push down in there because the holes are not made that deep, but I mean, you can fit them in. So I'm going to plant 4 of these. And I'm not really sure. I can't remember because I took the one down. I don't remember if they have 4 or 5 normal. So I'm planning for the least. Okay, next I want the stringless. These are the two, the bush, or the Blue Lake bush and the Londreth stringless are the ones I want to do the most of. Like I really wanted to plant some what are they called? The I can't think of what they're called. You know, the beans that like Drake long beans, the red long beans this year. But I really don't want them taking up my garden again. Because like last year, they smothered my tomatoes. I didn't get near as many tomatoes as I should have. Like they totally killed 2 plants. There was just too many beans. Okay, these are the jade beans. I'm only going to plant a couple of them because I've never done them before. So 3. And then I'm going to plant 3 contenders. And that's actually it for everything I'm planting, y'all. In this. I still have to go out in the garden and plant seeds too. But I've been in the house all day because I was watching baby chicks be born. Ain't that right, Miss Sharon? And it was awesome. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's all the cells done for that. Now all we got to do, this is so simple, y'all. Hi, Indy. Miss Sharon, if you will send me an email with your address, I will send you some cranberry beans. I'm not even lying. All you got to do is sprinkle some of this right over where the holes are. It just helps hold moisture, and that's all vermiculite's really good for. It has no God, I can't fertilizing property or anything. It just helps hold moisture. So it'll draw some moisture off of these cubes, these little planting cubes, and it'll just hold it there over the seeds. It also helps block the light if they need the dark. Yeah, we did watch for 6 hours. Oh my God. I was like, I am not getting a damn thing done. I did get my dishes done. And I got my one sourdough, my new starter, taken care of, which I posted a video on that. And got my laundry started, which I still have to go downstairs and throw that in the dryer, just so y'all know. Oh, did you? Oh, Miss Sharon, I have your address. Okay, I'll send you some. I actually have other stuff to send you too. I got it all ready. I didn't get it in the mail today because I was watching a video. But yeah, I'll get it in the mail tomorrow. I'll just add that to it. I'll have to open the package up. So yeah, I got way behind on everything with all the roof damage on the house and all the fun we've been having. But things are getting back to normal now. So, like, I even stopped on the garden. I was like just disgusted. Yeah, I don't need your address, Miss Sharon. I actually have an envelope made out to you sitting on my table, come to think of it. Oops. Miss Sharon, were you coming to the meetup? I don't remember if I asked you or not. Oh, my husband's home. I was trying to have this done before he got here. Yeah, I feel bad though because there's always something going on. I swear to God. Somebody testing us, y'all. That's all right. There we go. And there's that. Those are all done. Some's got more on it than others. I ain't worried about it. This stuff lasts forever, and vermiculite is not that expensive. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I was going to tell you that I will bring, let me get this off of here. I will bring, I'm bringing elderberry plants to the meetup. Anyway, there you go, guys. Let me see if I can get that. It's all planted. Now it's just going to sit until it starts germinating. But I'm having trouble getting them to ship them because I can't. They have to have some type of water source, and if it leaks, they're like, no, we can't send that. And I don't know what to put them in. Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you doing? But if you don't, I'll figure it out. It's just driving me insane. So that's all that is, guys. That's how easy it is. When they start growing and I start setting up the water towers, there's 2 of them. I'm so close. I will do another live or another video, whichever, depends on my mood that day, and show you guys how to set that up. There's all different kinds of things you can use to I'm going to say fertilize, even though that's all kinds of nutrients, different kinds of nutrients you can put in the water. Doesn't necessarily have to be a certain thing. It just has to be water soluble. So But I'm gonna hop off of here because I have been here forever. Um, and I got to get my dinner going. We're having pizza tonight, and I got to make a dough. But I will talk to y'all later. If you're into sourdough, check out the sourdough starter. I posted the update today, and I will talk to y'all on the next one. Have a great night. Bye. Okay. Hey, baby. Oh my God, dude. I have been, well, I got dishes done. I was waiting for you to get home to start laundry so you could throw your clothes in. I got their thing all cleaned out, even though you can't tell because they're like maniacs. Didn't mean to. But Jasmine came in and about knocked my legs out from under me and a bunch of it spilled in. So, but look what they've done. They've covered all the food up. I know. They covered their water up 5 seconds after I put it in there. Mm-hmm.